Hi dear students. So today we are going to study about the types of necrosis. There are 5 types of necrosis. First is coagulation necrosis, second liquefactive, third is caseous, fourth fat and fifth is fibrinoid. Coagulative necrosis, liquefactive, caseous, fat and fibrinoid. So first of all, coagulative necrosis. Coagulative necrosis or coagulation necrosis is the most common type of necrosis. Most commonly which occurs most commonly is coagulative necrosis. Conversion of normal in coagulative necrosis, what happens? Conversion of normal cells into the tombstone is the hallmark of coagulative necrosis. Hallmark means it is the specific फीचर ऑफ कोएगुलेटिव नेक्रोसिस. मीन्स हॉलमार्क मीन्स ये सिर्फ और सिर्फ कोएगुलेटिव नेक्रोसिस का ही फीचर है. जैसे हर एक ब्रांड का अपना एक हॉलमार्क होता है, वैसे ही कोएगुलेटिव नेक्रोसिस का हॉलमार्क है टॉम्बस्टोन अपीयरेंस. सो इसमें जो नॉर्मल सेल होता है वो टॉम्बस्टोन अपीयरेंस में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है. सो इट इज़ द टॉम्बस्टोन, जो सेल्स की नॉर्मल हिस्टोलॉजिकली जो नॉर्मल सेल्स होते हैं, दे टेक द टॉम्बस्टोन अपीयरेंस. सो इट इज़ द हॉलमार्क ऑफ कोएगुलेटिव नेक्रोसिस. फॉर examples are infarct of heart, kidney and spleen. What happens in coagulative necrosis? The basic structure of the cell remains the same, but cell becomes very firm, but the basic organ or any tissue which like a heart, kidney, spleen, the outline remains the same, the outer structure remains the same, but the tissue becomes very firm. Example is heart, kidney and spleen. Second is liquefactive necrosis. What happens in liquefactive necrosis? In the liquefactive necrosis, there is the cells, as in coagulative necrosis, the cell is converted into firm cell. Normal cell is converted into firmness appears in coagulative necrosis like this way. In liquefactive necrosis, the cell becomes a viscous liquid. It is creamy yellowish in color, and it becomes a viscous cell, becomes a tissue, or cell becomes a the mass of the tissue mass, or becomes a viscous liquid that is creamy yellowish in color. So coagulative liquefactive necrosis is also known as collicative necrosis, and it can be seen in brain abscess cavity. Brain and abscess cavity we can see liquefactive necrosis. Caseous necrosis, it has combined features of both coagulative and liquefactive necrosis, and for example is tuberculosis of lungs. लंग्स का जो ट्यूबरक्लोसिस होता है उसमें जो अपीयरेंस होती है, उसमें जो नेक्रोसिस होता है, दैट इज केजियस नेक्रोसिस. इट इज़ मोस्टली ड्यू टू ए लाइपोपॉलीसेक्राइड प्रेजेंट इन द कैप्सूल ऑफ माइकोबैक्टीरियम. ये किसकी वजह से होता है? जो माइकोबैक्टीरियम है, माइकोबैक्टीरियम ट्यूबरकुलाई, जो ट्यूबरक्लोसिस कॉज करता है, उसमें लाइपोपॉलीसेक्राइड, उसके लाइपोपॉलीसेक्राइड की वजह से होता है. So it has combined features of coagulative necrosis as well as liquefactive necrosis. In fat necrosis, what happens? It is a special form of necrosis occurring at two anatomically different locations but morphologically similar lesions. इसमें जो morphologically जो appearance होती है lesion की वो same होती है, but जो इसकी location होती है, anatomically जो location होती है, वो दो different locations होंगी. So that is known as fat necrosis, special form of necrosis occurring at two anatomically different locations but morphologically same. Occurring at two anatomically different locations but morphologically similar lesions. For example, acute pancreatitis, traumatic necrosis of breast, these are the common example. So example we can write pancreas and breast. Next is the fibrinoid. Fibrinoid is characterized by deposition of fibrin like material. इसमें fibrin like material deposit हो जाएगा, and it is seen in autoimmune diseases, in hypertension, in peptic ulcers. So all the autoimmune diseases, the type of necrosis is fibrinoid. For example is hypertension, peptic ulcer. So it is very important for NBD exams as well as for NEET exams. They can also ask vice versa, like which kind of necrosis happens in pancreas or breast. So we have to take the fat necrosis. Which kind of necrosis happens in hypertension or peptic ulcers? In that we have to take fibrinoid. So the reverse we should reverse also we should remember, which the characteristic tombstone appearance is the hallmark of which necrosis? Coagulative necrosis. So many one word questions can be formed from this chart. So charts are very important for all the for any exam, either it is NEET, either it is NBD. So you have to prepare the charts very well, very well. So thank you, have a nice day.